Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. I'm Emmanuel, I'm a Boeing 737 pilot and a member of PMDG's tech team. In today's video, let's have a look at the new Fenix A320 update as well as the software update 10 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And by the way, excuse me for calling it software update 10, it is of course the sim update number 10. Did the same mistake in my earlier video, which I have to apologize for. Now with that being out of the way, let's get right into it. The first thing that I've noticed is that the update went fairly seamless coming from the previous software update 10 beta. So it was only a very small update I had to download and then of course had to refile everything. So had to do all the smaller stuff like integrating the new settings and such, but that went fairly seamless. So after all, I'm really happy with the update process itself. Now for today then, let's quickly talk about what we want to do. I didn't do any live stream in a long while, so let's actually start with a fair bit of basic flying. We'll fly the A320 as already said, and we'll go from Munich to Frankfurt, where we have the Frankfurt Friday event going on today. And from there we'll then go on towards Geneva, and hopefully we'll make it all the way back as well. So that's about the plan for today. And this is our aircraft, the Fenix A320 in the Lufthansa livery from the default Fenix manager. I did not do any changes since downloading the new Fenix update, so things are still quite out of the box. By the way, talking about it, I do also have GSX installed, and I do have custom GSX configs for all the airports involved. And I kind of hope that it's going to work in Frankfurt, because if I'm totally honest with you, I didn't get any GSX config for the particular Frankfurt scenery that I've been using. So instead I've simply downloaded one for the default Asobo scenery, and I kind of hope that it works. If not, then my apologies for that straight in advance. Alright, so many things said. Now let's get to some of the little bit more interesting stuff. First of all, you guys in the comments, MPS Gaming, good evening. Devilos, hello. Rockspeed, hi. Bartek, hello. MP Bell, good evening. Oleg, enjoy your flight from Santa to Rome Fiumicino. And let me know in the comments how you like the new Fenix update, by the way. And thank you very much. I really hope that it's going to be a great flight as well. By the way, to make things a little bit more interesting, I did take an hour in an Airbus A320 full flight simulator not so long ago, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. So that is actually my latest Airbus experience that I have. Because ever since I did not really touch the Fenix except for a single traffic pattern, because I just had far too much real world flying around my head. Alright, so I'm talking, and I should probably just shut up and do some actual flying works here. But nonetheless, let's actually get there and let's power our aircraft up. As said, I haven't touched it in a while, however I did take a session in the full flight simulator, which of course was focused on the flying part, not on the systems part. Right, so Airbus being Airbus, let's give it a bit of time and just power itself up. In the meantime we can do this. And yes, I have slightly changed the time in my simulator. Let's just see what it is right now. Once the aircraft has powered up. 16:08, so we take 16:25 as our target off block time in here. Basically taking 1 hour back. Alright, so mass and balance. Let's round that fuel up, we'll take 5 tons. And the passengers, everything stays as it is. Right, you can go fast time loading. And that's about what we need. By the way, I have only had a very short read through the changelog. I've only had a very quick look through the Fenix changelog, So basically I can't even tell you everything that's new. So I'm just going to go right from the impression that I'm going to have into my feedback, without actually knowing what they worked on. Well, I do know they worked on the VNAV, and I do know they worked a little bit on flight dynamics. But apart from that... So, weather at our destination, Frankfurt, is good. Early tomorrow we're going to get some showers of rain and a couple CBs, and alternate is good as well. Departure airport Munich is good as well. So standard fuel, as we've just ordered, is going to work pretty well for this departure. One thing I did notice with the software update, sim update, yes, you're gonna hear me say this a couple times, the 10, is that now it takes a little bit, it takes a little bit more zoom in order to actually be able to see something. Like right now, I'm running my simulator at 70% zoom in the settings, and that is 10% more than what I've had previously. So previously I've been using it on 60%, so I have a feeling they just zoomed the whole simulator out a little bit. This has got to be new as well. The displays are by default turned off. You need to turn them on manually. And that's... yeah, fueling is complete. Alrighty, let's quickly check everything on the systems pages here, and then we should be almost ready to go. Okay, hello there, fuel truck. But we already have the fuel we wanted. It's fairly warm here in the flight deck. Let's do something about it. That should help, I hope. Right then, into the more important stuff. And Coda 101, I agree with you that by default it is zoomed out quite far. Okay, so flight initialization. By the way, is it me or did the resolution on the CDU improve? By the way, I know some of you are going to say please zoom in further for better readability, but I'm afraid this is maximum. I can't zoom in any further. Clicking the button, nothing more happens. Okay, so we're gonna request this, and we'll be the Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel. Cross the next 30, cruising at 240. IRS in it, we can take that straight away, and wind data uploads. So let's see what the weather from Munich is gonna say. No Vattometers, wind is light and variable, 14 degrees, 1016. We quickly go to the settings. I find it a little bit unfortunate that it doesn't take over some of the control settings here. Like, I definitely want these linked. So I definitely want my altimeter controls linked, but I have to reset this for every single airline. Just like the control position and stuff. That would be nice if that was unified over all airlines. Anyway, we'll take runway 26 right then. The routing is via Give Me. In other words, it's going to be give me 1 November. And for the arrival, probably 25 left, I guess. For the Favre, what's that? 2 Charlie arrival. We can take a via 626. Insert. Let's see what we have then. 0 fuel weight, 58.3. Do we have a preliminary load sheet already? Received messages. Load sheet, yes. Okay, 58.2 and 30.8. Like this. 5 tons of block fuel. Somebody told me under one of my earlier videos that the alternate information is going to be filled out automatically as soon as the IRS is aligned. So let's wait and see if that's actually going to happen. Previously I always just overtyped it manually, but if that would happen, that would be fairly cool. Okay, and we can accept the preliminary load sheet. Apart from that, we have a telex message which is vPilot relayed connected to VATSIM. Okay, perfect. So, at the moment, no air traffic control online, unfortunately, but hopefully that's going to change over the course of the evening. Well, that is definitely going to change over the course of the evening. Alright, so we'll take this. Yep, there we go already. Okay, cool. So, that's pretty much all our setup complete. Then... oh yeah, one thing I wanted to test is... if we are creating a new waypoint now, Munich X26, we put that in here. We'll go from Munich 26 right on a 261 track for 25 miles. Store, yes please. Can I finally insert this? Munich X26. No, still buggy. Okay, that's unfortunate. Then I have to use the workaround I developed earlier. So just put it as second waypoint. Hold at 261 right-hand turns. That looks good. In the hole will come in an altitude of 5,000 feet. And finally, immediate return towards Munich. On runway 26 right. Okay. Finally, performance. I still have to get used to this. Boarding complete, very good. I still have to get used to that. In the Airbus you calculate takeoff performance with the preliminary data that you have. In the Boeing we don't do that. Okay, and we'll take Alpha... you know what, we'll take Alpha 10 data. Flaps 1, down trim point 1, 64 degrees. Okay. So, 1 slash down 0.1 and 64 degrees. Oh, by the way, I wanted to try this. Slash 0.1 down. Would it take this format as well? Yes, it does. That's nice, because I was surprised when I sat in the Airbus full flight simulator and the instructors did this, and it worked. As I always thought only this format here would work, but apparently, if you type it the other way around, it works as well. Right, so 131, 140, 140. Quite a low V1 there, but I guess that's probably because of the short runway length, since we took an intersection that only leaves 2,200 meters. Alright, so this is basically what we're looking for. Perfect. And, Adeline, I don't know when the PMDG 737-900 is going to be released. And Alex, yes, of course it is going to get a tablet as well. That is being worked on, should go into beta at some point this month. But, so far, I'm still waiting for it. Okay, then we finally need some charts. Let's see if this is gonna work as well. Import Munich. We need some ground charts. Taxi chart sounds good. Parking stamps sound good. And we need a departure chart. Give me 1 November. Is this the ANAF version? No. Then where's the ANAF version? Here it is. Oh, I just see this departure actually changed. When is the chart dated? Oh no, not that new. Okay. Then it might not have changed, might just have been me. Anyway, are you ready for the departure briefing? So I don't see any threats for this departure. In the FMC we have Munich to Frankfurt, Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel, costing 30, flight level 240. And the aircraft's in a good shape, we have no NOTAMs and the weather is good as well. For routing we have the Give Me 1 November ANAF departure. And that is on a chart over here, 10-3 Tango 6, effective 23rd May. Transition altitude 5,000 feet, we have 5,000 feet in the FMC. And remain on tower frequency until advised, then contact Munich radar. Shouldn't be a problem since we'll probably be on Unicom. Simultaneous departures in progress. Speed max 250 at or below flight level 100, not applicable in airspace Charlie. We have 250, 100 and speed limit point here.
Around Munich traffic, about 349
Thanks, gonna deselect that for now. For the routing then, we climb straight out on the runway track 261, 3.5 miles, Delta Mike 060, max 220 knots. And that's round about the same, yeah, Delta Mike 060. That's a right hand turn, 299 degrees, 11.7 miles, Delta Mike 031, 250 knots. So here we have 298, and that's 12 miles, Delta Mike 063, 250 knots. That's a right hand turn, 347, 8.2 miles, plus another 6.6, so 14.8, around about 15 miles to give me. And that is what we have over here, 346, 15 miles and not to give me. Initial climb, flight level 100. Flight level 70, and that is on the chart over here as well. Any questions on the departure briefing so far? Doesn't sound like it, that's very good. Okay, so let's see if we have our final load sheet. No, we don't. Go out and back in? No, okay. Well, it doesn't matter, let's read our passages first. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening from the flight deck. This is your captain speaking. My name is Emmanuel, and in the name of Lufthansa, I would like to welcome you aboard our flight towards Frankfurt. Flight time today in the region of approximately 40 minutes, and we expect a smooth flight with an on-time arrival. I would like to thank you very much for being with us. Wish you a very nice stay on board, and if there is anything we can do for you to make your flight more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask any of our cabin crew. Thank you very much for your attention, and once again, welcome on board. Sehr geehrte Damen und Herren, einen schönen guten Abend aus dem Cockpit. Mein Name ist Emmanuel und im Namen der Lufthansa darf ich Sie herzlich an Bord unseres Fluges nach Frankfurt begrüßen. Flugzeit heute etwa 40 Minuten und wir rechnen mit einem ruhigen Flug und einer pünktlichen Ankunft. Vielen Dank, dass Sie heute unsere Gäste sind. Wir wünschen Ihnen jetzt einen schönen Aufenthalt bei uns an Bord. Und wenn es etwas gibt, womit wir Ihnen diesen schöner gestalten können, zögern Sie nicht, sich an unsere Flugbegleiter zu wenden. Vielen Dank für Ihre Aufmerksamkeit. Alright, so passengers are catered for. Then we have a load sheet over here. So that's in compliance with edition number 1, and it gives us 58.1 with 30.4. That's close enough. Oh yeah, and we get alternate data calculated here, even though I highly doubt we are going to make it with 300 kilograms from Frankfurt to Munich. That's not gonna happen. So let's just see what the flight plan says. Yeah, 1.5 tons. That sounds more like it. So let's do it like this. 1.5 tons. Leaving us a takeoff weight of 63 tons. And in the load sheet it gives us 62.9. That's close enough. I'm happy with this. We can take the data we calculated previously. And that's pretty much this part complete. Alrighty, Then, let's see, where is that new Airbus checklist? I had it a second ago, and of course now that we're live, it's gone. No, I have it again. Actually, do I? Gotta love computers. Whenever you're searching for something, it's gone. But I guess you guys know this, don't you? Alright, anyway, I don't seem to have the current Airbus checklist handy. However, I do have the original Lufthansa checklist of the year 2014, so that is definitely going to do, is it? So, before start checklist, down to the line please. Gear pins and covers, removed. Signs, on and auto. ADIRS. Oh, that was the wrong button. Over here, nav. Fuel quantity, 5,000 kilos. Altimeters, 1016, reading 1,480 feet. Before start checklist complete, down to the line. Then GSX. Prepare position for departure. Let's see what's gonna happen. Oh, over there somebody used GSX for sure. And that looks expensive. Come on, GSX. Not in the mood of doing something today? Ah, waiting for the fuel truck. And you know what? Reset position. I don't get why that fuel truck was still in position. The Phoenix requested it, and then it just got stuck there. Oh boy. Good start for the evening. Good start. Anyway, I see in the meantime a tower came online, so let's talk to him real quick. And let's get ourselves a clearance, shall we?
I have to make a reconnect. We'll be back in.
Okay, tower needs to reconnect, so another try for GSX then. Prepare position for pushback and departure. Let's see what's gonna happen this time. That's nice, so kindly connect the pushback truck, please. Cabanos, I haven't actually downloaded the Lufthansa checklist, but I got it from a friend who flies for Lufthansa. Therefore, I'm not allowed to share it either, sorry. Alright, looks like he's there now.
Alright, we'll fly flight time.
München Tower low, Lufthansa 8, Charlie Hotel, no ATIS, request startup and clearance to Frankfurt.
Lufthansa 8, Charlie Hotel, servus, ja, ich kämpfe gerade noch mit ATIS, irgendwie funktioniert das gerade nicht, sorry. Das ist dabei schon, Clearance noch nicht.
Okay, stand by.
Lufthansa 8, Charlie Hotel, sorry, no ATIS, runway, cleared to Frankfurt, startup approved, give me 1 November, flight set route, flight by flight level 70 toward 1000.
Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel, active runway 26 left right, startup approved, cleared to Frankfurt, give me 1 November, flight plan route, climb by sit level 70, squawk 1000. Okay, so flight level 70, squawk 1000, and for the departure we have give me 1 November as cleared. Okay.
Papa, cleared to Hamburg, startup approved, input 2 November, flight plan route.
Waiting for my chance to get the pushback clearance now, but hopefully we should be on our way in a moment.
1739 Patron.
Lufthansa H Charlie Hotel, request pushback.
Lufthansa H Charlie Hotel, pushback, facing north.
Pushback approved, facing north, Lufthansa H Charlie Hotel. Okay, so GSX, this is your moment to shine. If the menu opens. Right, here we go. So, face north, he didn't tell us where on, so let's go on our start to.
We're facing south at the moment.
The 349, so we don't have a flight plan at the moment.
You'll have anything connected? Yeah. Shots and GPU can go.
The 7 Echo, to Paderborn. Input to the.
So, below the line. Windows doors, closed, beacon on, park brake is now released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start exit.
Roger. Right then, here we go.
7 Echo.
Tower Servus, die Lufthansa 70 Lima, holding point moving ready.
Lufthansa 70 Lima, what's your departure route, please?
Give me 1 November, it's fine.
Lufthansa 70 Lima, perfect, wind variable 2 knots,
And starting engine 2.
To the side, clear for takeoff, Lufthansa 70 Lima.
Und die Lufthansa 7 Echo is ready for takeoff start.
Die Lufthansa.
Lufthansa 7 Echo.
Gotta love it. I actually have a running gag with a befriended tower controller at my home base, where I'm always saying D in front of my call sign as well, and he's always... background story behind that is that when we first met on VATSIM, which actually was a fairly nice story, we had no idea that we were each other working in real aviation, and we just chatted a little bit on VATSIM when flying along, like, hey, your radio sound professional, you do anything? Oh yeah, I'm a traffic controller. Oh nice, I'm a pilot, where do you work? Yeah, there. Oh cool, me too. So we've probably spoken in real life already. That was a pretty cool story. And after all, he became a really good friend. And whenever we are doing radios in real life now, whenever he's controlling when I'm flying, we're more or less using VATSIM phraseology. Well, of course, keeping everything safe. Always keep that in mind when I'm saying something like this.
Please set parking brakes.
Just run over
Waiting your confirmation for route start.
climbing flight level 70.
Yes, you can go.
We have a good engine to start. You can disconnect.
Just a big Romy Bravo, feedback correct, and ATIS should be working now, I hope.
Alright, GSX, so you can go. And we have 2 good starts over here.
Lufthansa 1 Charlie November, information Bravo, start up approved.
What's the trim? 0.1 down. Okay. And we'll wait for GSX.
Lufthansa 1 Charlie November. Lufthansa 70 Lima, perfect, available.
If you go on to the 8 Lufthansa 70 Lima, danke, servus.
Okay, clear to disconnect. Please signal on the right hand side and have a good day. Thank you.
Information route.
The 349er, sorry, doesn't work for me. I still have no flight plan. Please check again if you select the right call sign.
Alright, we'll do the old dash away. Give us a second here again.
Okay.
Oh, where is she? Oh, there she goes. Alright, hand signal is received, then flight control check. Full up, full down, neutral, full left, full right, neutral, and the rudders. Left, right, neutral. After start checklist. On the ice, off, decom status checked, And trim, we have, what's that, 29% set, 0. After start checklist complete.
Lufthansa 349, it's working now. Stand by.
Thank you.
Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel, request taxi.
Lufthansa 8 at Charlie Hotel, taxi to entry November 4 via Echo 2.
Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel, taxi entry November 4 via Echo 2. Okay, November 4 via Echo 2. Where is Echo 2? November 4 is up here, but... Where is that?
Lufthansa 1 Charlie November, Pushback.
Oh, here. Okay. Here's Echo 3. Where's Echo 2?
Lufthansa 349, information Bravo, start up approved. Cleared to Marseille.
Next, down 253. He must have meant Oscar 2, not Echo 2. We'll just clarify that.
Clear to Marseille via the Mercy 50 departure, then there's planned route. Climb with the state up to flight level setting is 0, squawk 1000, Lufthansa 349.
Lufthansa 349,
Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel, please say again the taxi route.
Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel, entry November 4, straight ahead on Echo 2.
Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel, entry November 4, and just to confirm, it's actually Oscar 2, isn't it?
They changed it about 1 or 2 weeks ago, so in the real world it's now renamed to Echo 2, but it's not yet in the chart at Navigraph.
Ah, perfect, that explains it. We are using Navigraph, so we gotta wait for them to update it. So straight ahead, entry November 4, Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel. That's gotta be first.
It takes a little bit of time until they update the Navigraph chart. So, yeah. They just make it similar to the other taxi lanes, Echo 1, and now Echo 2 and Echo 3, so they just make it all the same.
Ah, perfect. Very good to know. Hoping for Navigraph to catch up soon then.
Yep.
Alright, so brake check, pressure 0.
Yes.
That took quite a while. 6 minutes from pushback to taxi.
And Unique Tower, south for the father, Lufthansa 349, we're on Whiskey 2, facing to the south, ready for taxi.
Lufthansa 349, taxi to entry Sierra 7 via Whiskey 2.
Alright, taxi entry 07 via Whiskey 2, Lufthansa 349.
Oh boy, just seeing all the ground markings here.
But
That is going to be interesting, getting those developers to actually rename all the ground markings. If the past history of Simwings, who's developed the scenery, is of any say here, they never did that in P3D times, so I really hope they are going to do it with MSFS now.
Lufthansa 7 Echo, make a left 180 turn onto Echo 2.
Yeah, that's gotta be him.
Left 180 turn on Echo 2.
So let's see if the remaining taxiways are named properly then, or if we're gonna get some surprise again. Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel, November 4.
Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel, taxi to Honey Point, Runway 26 right via November, Alpha 14.
1.26 right, November, Alpha 14, Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel. Okay, November, we have that one, Alpha 14, we have it as well. Very good. So we're clear on the left, and clear on the right. Okay, long straight line. Those engines became fairly loud now. I knew they redid a lot of the sounds, but those engines seem really loud.
Retake fuel distance on the 26 right by November and Alpha 4.
Der Berlin Friedrich Papa, Taxi Holly Point Runway 26 right by November, Alpha 4.
Okay, so takeoff review. Left seat takeoff, runway 26 right, flaps 1, noise 2, speeds 31, 40, 40, and 64 degrees flex temperature. Straight ahead, right turn out, climbing flight level 70, handoff to departure frequency, which is then most likely going to be Unicorn. Yeah, that's pretty much it. New rotation behavior, so not quite sure what that's going to feel like, so we'll be a little bit careful on the rotation, not to tail strike the airplane. I would say that's pretty much it. Then let's go ahead with the before takeoff checklist down to the line. Flight controls checked, flaps, config 1+F, takeoff speed flex 31, 40, 40, flex 64, and econ memo, takeoff no blue. Before takeoff checklist complete down to the line. Yeah, well, could have taken the intersection over here, but doesn't matter, let's go full length.
Lufthansa 349 mit 0 degrees to not runway 26 left, cleared for takeoff.
Alrighty, 26 left here for takeoff, Lufthansa 349.
Lufthansa Charlie Hotel with 0 degrees to not runway 26 right, cleared for takeoff.
Lufthansa Charlie Hotel, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff. Okay, cabin crew, please take your seats for departure. I'll keep the speed a tiny bit higher here. Before takeoff checklist below the line. Takeoff runway, 26 right, that's written, and packs off before takeoff checklist complete. Oh boy, the sun is right down the runway. That's like the worst condition you can think of. Because it just blinds you. And of course it makes it a lot harder to actually detect any obstacles that might potentially be on the runway. Well, if you can see anything at all, that is.
Lufthansa 6 Romeo Bravo. Ah, there, and another aircraft. Pushback approved, facing north. Pushback approved, facing north. Lufthansa 6 Romeo Bravo.
Okay.
Yeah, this airport is so big, yeah. It happens so often that the different pilots are standing in each other.
And takeoff.
As of now engaged in.
Flight 64 is runway order plus 2. And takeoff first set indications normal.
That's 7 Echo, line up Monday.
100 knots. B1. Update. Gear up. Pause and freight. Feels a lot nicer in rotation. Really feels a lot nicer. Felix did some good job there. Initial pitch feels good as well, just over 15. The FCOM says not above 18, and we're just around 17.5-ish, so that's very nice. Let's hand flight a little bit then. Ah, this is better.
Also 7 Echo mit einer 790 degree, 25
Flap 0. And of course, this being an Airbus, there actually is no after takeoff checklist. Because anything that could be potentially wrong, the aircraft would give you a warning for. We have 2,000 to go. I'll go to manual thrust. Nice, the keyboard assignment works as well.
Lufthansa 349, no perfect.
Set standards. Passing level 55, going level 70.
The Charlie Hotel, the same one, the Unicom perfect.
Unicom, Lufthansa, Charlie Hotel, bye.
Berlin 339, Papa.
Alright, so, first time. Really have to say, it does fly quite a bit nicer now. Alright, let's put the autopilot on and let's see what the autopilot's going to make out of it. Autopilot 1. And if there's no ATC online, I'll just take it direct to the next FIR border. That's Patron worked fine. Altimeters. Passing 100 km 190, 10 checks. So, setup. Looks good to me. Then we have nothing in the ramp nav. Active to the secondary. Cruise 240, optional 360. That should be around about fine. What's the direct distance to Frankfurt? That's 147 miles, yeah, 240 is a good level. And here we have... Oh, where's my arrival? Well, I would have put that in. Over to Charlie. Should be in. My arrival is missing. What's that? Okay, I'll set this to the cruise level and then we'll check that out. Level 240. I'll play with it on the secondary so that I can't mess up my active. What if I go no via? Is it putting the arrival in now? No. What if I take a different arrival? Power to power? Ah, that might of course have been the reason. To Charlie would be an arrival for runway 07. But should it show me arrival for runway 07? Well, now the sky looks fine. Okay, let's do the same in the active plan then. So, power to Bravo. Insert. Yeah, that looks better. That definitely looks better. Interesting that it's doing this. Why is it showing me arrivals that don't fit my selected landing runway? It should put a filter in there. Riflefly, could you specify what exactly you mean with the remove slew mode? Could you just explain a bit more what exactly you mean with that? Wow, it's getting dark really early already. I thought if I set the time to like an hour earlier than real life, then I would have two flights in, well, one flight at daylight, one in dusk, and only the last one at night. But looks like that is not quite gonna happen. Anyway, maybe I'll set the time back when we're on the ground in Cologne. For now, let's see if there's any ATC online in Frankfurt already, and I'm pretty sure there is. Yeah, there is. They're actually almost fully stuffed already, that's very good. Let's have a look at the HOTAS then. It's too bad that you have the choice between either the EFB or the sunshade, but I would kind of prefer the sunshade, but looks like they're leaving me no choice here. So, information Foxtrot from 1720. Expect radar vectors ILS approach 25 left or Yankee approach runway 25 right. Departure to center at 18, transition level 60, wind variable 2, carve out temperature 15, 1015. Okay, so let's plan 25 left for now. So that's gonna be 25 left for the radios. We'll take Frankfurt 9 and Charlie. Then charts, Frankfurt, ground charts. I'll take the airport chart and Parkland stands east, Parkland stands west. Finally, arrival, Havre, 2 Alpha and 2 Bravo. And for the approach, ILS 25 left. Let's just grab the chart for the ILS ET25 right as well, just in case. So, for the NAV setup then, for the missed approach, we'll have straight at 5.5, then note number 2, radio 241, Frankfurt 9 till 18E, left turn to Charlie VOR. That's going to be Frankfurt 9, 241, then Charlie VOR. GPS primary high accuracy. In here we have 1015, temperature 15, winds is variable 2 knots, I'll make it 0, transition level 60, and the minimum is 562. And we gotta make a config-free landing, save a little bit of fuel. Runway is long enough, we do know that. Let's quickly run it through the performance tool, however. Oh, and in the meantime, we've reached our cruising level. 10 minutes and 3,900 kilos fuel. Let's do a quick fuel check. Upper climb, 10 minutes. Should have 3.4, we have 3.8, we loaded 200 kilos more, so we saved 200 kilos. That sounds about right for me. Reisefly, thanks, I know what you mean now. Actually don't know if I can change this while the stream is running, but I'll consider it for the next live stream, okay? Baden, the new updated Phoenix is great, but very hard to slow down on final. Okay, let's see about that. And Empty Bell, any update from GSX announced? Last update we saw was September 7. I'm not aware of any updates, but then again I haven't followed it. Because at the moment I'm really flying in real life and hardly doing anything else. So I'm really glad I found the time to do the live stream today. Okay, let's see, landing weight. This says we land at 3.3, I'll calculate 200 more in case we don't get the shortcut. So 3.5 means we're gonna burn 300 kilos, is 61.6 for the landing weight. Let's see, medium auto brake, idle no reverse, flaps 3, auto throttle. Let's put it off. No, actually let's put it on. I want to see what the others is going to behave like. 1,591 meters. That sounds about right. 24 minutes extra fuel plus the whole arrival. Okay, sounds good. And then for the secondary flight plan, let's put the ILS CT25 right in there. Bravo 2 Bravo stays and Fox 426. Okay. Are you ready for the approach briefing? Friends for the arrival. Lots of traffic. Maybe busier traffic controllers, so we'll just think ahead and we don't let them drag us into anything. Apart from that, don't see any threats for this one. Okay, so weather is good, aircraft is good, no significant no-temps, and that's about it. And we've just got contact me from 125.2.
Und before you Tango lang, hello, radar contact. Squawk 1000, climb flight level 16.
Conrad, hallo, Lufthansa H Charlie Hotel, flight level 240, overhead Emacs.
Lufthansa H Charlie Hotel lang, Lufthansa H Charlie Hotel lang, hello, radar contact, jet Bravo to Bravo, Railway Descent by flight level 10.
Lufthansa H Charlie Hotel, jet Bravo to Bravo, Railway Descent by flight level 10.
Okay, climbing to flight level 130.
Okay, set, one of the reject. And Farber was restriction at level 240 on it, so we're not going to start
lang,
the
hello,
descent quite
radar
yet.
contact, climb flight level E1.
Okay, so that leads us directly into the respective part of the briefing. So the arrival, Farber to
5
Bravo.
Alpha Mike, descend flight level.
They're expecting us at a speed of 280 knots plus minus 20 knots, so let's see, planned descent speed 293, that's fine. So then, we're going from Farber, flight level 240 to Boeing.
Mike, yeah, my fault, it's the Karlsruhe 1 Echo transition.
So we have Farber 240, Boeing, then it is, flight level 185, Savvy between 135 and 145. We're actually going to need this. Okay, so then we have Savvy between 135 and 145. And from there we're going to Später at flight level 110.
Flight level
So
100.
let's decelerate so we can start our descent. First auto descent, hold magenta, level 1 and 5. And how high are we actually? 500 feet, that's not going to be a problem.
944 Mike Delta lang, hello, radar.
Alright, after all, we're going to get onto the ILS approach for runway 25 left. And we have that approach on a chart 11-5, effective 4th of November. Frequency is 1.15, that is active. For the final approach course of 247, the FMC has 246 in it, that's good enough for me.
Lufthansa
Okay, we are back in
48
profile.
Tango.
So,
flight level 2.
minimum is 562, 562. And the approach itself starts at lead key. Let's get that up on screen. Here we are, lead key 4000, 3-degree glides. We have check altitudes at 7.3 miles of 1670. And that is what we have in the box over here. And then we have 4.2 miles, 1710 down to the minimum. Missed approach straight at 5.5 to me, Fox Mike. that's the echo point, then radio 241 until 8 UME. That's 241 to the 8 UME point, or 5000, whichever is later, and then a left turn to Charlie VOR, and we're climbing to an altitude of 5000 feet, which is in the FMC as well. That's set up there for Frankfurt 241 and Charlie VOR. We have GPS primary, high accuracy. The approach page is filled up for and the go-around is filled in as well. Fuel prediction, we have 22 minutes of extra fuel upon our arrival. Secondary flight plan is a copy of the active, but for runway 25 right with the ILS Yankee approach, and we have that in here at 85,000, 3.2 degrees. Yeah, that's pretty much all we need. For the rollout itself, we've calculated 1,591 meters with 2 knots of tailwind, and that is going to get us out.
Tango, climb flight level 4.
Up here most likely on Mike 15 or Mike 17, then via Mike 8, and somewhere to the gates, or via Mike 13, somewhere to the gates. We'll have to see which they are going to get us. Any questions? No, very good. Okay. Then we have a company message. Telex. Oh yeah, that's the contact me. I saw that by the way already. So please tell me, why are we flying once again at the minimum speeds? I thought that was supposed to be solved with the new VNAV. What's the wind data we have in here? Is that maybe incorrect? Descent wind, flight level 180, 238.23, 258.23, that's close enough. Come on, Phoenix, you should.
Lufthansa Charlie Hotel, Speed 310 knots operator.
Lufthansa Charlie Hotel, 310 operator. But guys, tell me, didn't Phoenix say that they want to have fixed that VNAV issue?
Correction. Condor to Hotel Papa Speed 210.
But they said that they had fixed that issue, didn't they? At least I'm sure they said that. Well, maybe it's just bad luck. Maybe next time, maybe on the next sectors, things are going to work out different. You could very well imagine that it's just bad luck. MP Bell, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm glad I found the time as well, but I finally had a few off days, so next to a little bit of just relaxing and doing nothing and getting ready for my next working days, I really hope that...
Lufthansa H Charlie Hotel, ich habe Mist gehört, Speed 2800.
Speed 2800, Lufthansa H Charlie Hotel. That was a bit... Here we go, 280.
Contact Langen Radar on 125, decimal 35, bye-bye. 125, 35, go to
actually, thinking about the VNAV, we had a flight level 240 restriction at Favur, and then a level 185 at Ithet. So it would probably have constructed a geometric descent path instead of an idle descent path between those two restrictions. However, if it does that, then it should not give me those speed brackets as far as I remember, but should instead give me thrust in order to maintain the exact econ speed, right? I mean, it's been a while, and I'm not all that fit with my addons logic at the moment, but I do seem to remember that that is what it should work like. 125.35, look on the Charlie Hotel, bye. So if anybody of you in the comments knows, then I would be very, very happy to know, because I know Phoenix worked on it, so I would kind of expect it to work now. Okay, information Foxtrot.
Expect that happen, yeah.
Roger, expect runway 25 left, turn left heading 160 again.
160.
Aeroflot 2759 are on present heading, you're cleared for the ILS approach Yankee 25 right.
Seems a little busy, this controller.
Australian clear approach fine right.
Langradar Hallo, lift from the HR Hotel, descending level 110, speed 280 knots, far away to Bravo arrival.
KLM 626, turn left heading 050. KLM 626, turn left heading 050. Left 050. Nana Papa Charlie Tower, order number 9.
Langradar Hallo, lift from the HR Hotel, descending level 110, much spacer, speed 280.
Call you back. Aeroflot 275 Nana, contact director 127.
This motivation. Call you back. He seems a little bit busy.
Aeroflot 275 Nana, contact director 127275. Call 10 only.
Oh, and here's our target. I guess that is the reason why we had to reduce our speed. 5 knots. Yeah.
Departure hello, Lufthansa 6 Charlie November. So 6 Charlie November, long identified. So I call you back for time.
Gute Kontrolle zu rote Papa. Wow. Medical.
So, is he going to
Von der
call
Tour
us
des
back
Papa Langradar
or
identified
not?
into Foxtrot ILS 425 left, descend level 80 and speed 250 knots.
Lufthansa 323 Lufthansa 4 Echo.
Condor 2 Hotel Papa, info Foxtrot, ILS 25 left, descend level 80, speed 250 knots. Lufthansa 6 Charlie November, climb at level 110. Thunder 6 Charlie November, climb level 110. KM 626, speed 220 knots.
We'll wait.
KM 626, speed 220 knots. Von der 2 Hotel Papa, you are not about 5 years ahead, turn correct your start, then left 270.
Left 270 from the Hotel Papa.
And descend at level 80, speed 250 knots.
Descending flight level 80, speed 250 knots from the Hotel Papa.
Lufthansa 323 Lufthansa.
First, Lufthansa 8 Hotel, long identified, descend level 90, speed 220 knots. In Foxtrot Island 2%.
Lufthansa HR Hotel, descend flight level 9, speed 220 knots, ILS 25 left.
Lufthansa 323 long identified, speed 250 knots, in Foxtrot Island 2%.
So, flight level 10 to 20 knots.
Alles 25 left Lufthansa 323.
And over descent.
323, speed 250 knots.
Reducing 250 Lufthansa 323.
Easy 468 with you, apologies for the pilot issue. Easy 468 long identified, descend 5000 feet. QNH 1015, turn right heading 300. Descend 5000, heading 300. On the tour to Papa, descend 6000 feet, QNH 1015.
Say again for Condor 2 Hotel Papa.
On the tour to Papa, descend 6000 feet, QNH 1015, turn left
To
heading
quote it for
250.
everyone watching it in the aftermath without the chat in here. Phoenix indeed fixed by Wiener. It does not have the systematic slow speed behavior on the idle since bottom of econ bracket. However, the problem seems to still be there under flight level 100 on his end. They still state it is a work in progress. Yeah, okay, if it's still work in progress, then fair enough.
Right for yourself, turn and left heading 250.
The HR Hotel and left engine 50. Okay, that is not the right direction.
On the tour to Papa, speed 220.
I don't like this.
Easy 48, descend 4000 feet. Turn further right heading 320. Descend 4000
to go.
right 3. Easy 48, contact director 118.5, call 10 out. 118.5, thank you sir. KLM 626, turn right heading 070. Turn right 070.
Approach face is active.
Throttle Papa, descend 5,000 feet, turn right heading 050.
Descend 5,000 feet, turn right heading 050, contour to Hotel Papa.
Lufthansa 323, speed to 20 knots, descend flight level 70.
Speed 230 and descent level 2.
Lufthansa 323, speed 220 knots. 20. Lufthansa Charlie Hotel, descend 6,000 feet, QNH 1015.
Charlie Hotel, 6,000 feet, QNH 1015.
QNH 6 to 6, direct tower 19.5, consonant.
Vertical speed, set altimeter 1015. Passing 9,000.
Papa Mike Echo for further tips, contact Langen 125.2.
Papa Hotel Mike Echo, contact Langen 125.2.
Company message.
Throttle Papa, continue right side heading 070.
Let's see what they have.
Right turn 070, contour to Hotel Papa.
Right side hotel, right heading 340.
They Charlie Hotel, right heading 340. Okay, we'll do a good operation. Message on the ground.
Jo, ich darf dich ein bisschen übergeben. Sorry, Contact Langen, 125.2. 125.2, ciao.
There's our airport. Would be such a nice straight and visual approach now. A little bit high, but that would work.
Throttle Papa, descend 4,000 feet.
Descend 4,000 feet, contour to Hotel Papa.
So
6 for Echo, land run identified, climb via 6 flight level 130.
130.
Right, I guess
Right
that's
hotel,
the
continue
combo.
descend 5,000 feet.
Lufthansa Charlie Hotel, descend 5,000 feet.
Lufthansa 323 for short delay, turn left 260.
Then turn heading 260 Lufthansa 323.
Throttle Papa, turn left by 5 degrees.
Turn left by 5 degrees, contour to Hotel Papa.
Lufthansa Charlie Hotel, turn right heading 060.
Lufthansa Charlie Hotel, right heading 060.
Throttle Papa, contact director 119.5, consonant.
Okay. So, onto the downwinds.
The taken for contact to Hotel Papa.
Throttle Papa, contact director 119.5, call 10 only.
1185, call only, contour to Hotel Papa.
Okay then, let's do a little bit of hand flying, shall we? I don't know why, for some reason my autopilot disconnect button is still not working.
Right Charlie Hotel, descend 4,000 feet.
Lufthansa Charlie Hotel is in 4,000 feet.
Lufthansa 6 for Echo, contact Langen radar
So I should be able
125.2.
to cancel this one. Yes.
125, that's good one.
Okay. That's strange. I don't think it's going to set us to any of those waypoints here anymore. Let's clean the flight plan up. So, radial indirect, that teaser 67 insert. And then of course disarm afterwards. Like this.
Lufthansa 8 Charlie traffic, 10 o'clock position, A320, 5,000 feet, not is running to outbound.
Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel, roger.
Format out. Lufthansa 323, then right heading 050,
Yeah, that's gotta be the guy on the left
5,000
there.
feet, QNH 1015.
Always nice, road traffic.
Right turn 050, then 5,01015, 323.
One to go.
Lufthansa Hotel, right by 10 degrees.
from Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel right 10 degrees.
Hotel, just to confirm, right by 10 degrees.
Oh, right by 10, Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel. Didn't understand what I asked.
Hotel director 185.
118 is mile 5 for the full story of my life, Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel.
Business 323, right, further right heading 070.
Right,
Little overreactive. 5.
For information, we had a ticket resolution advisory on finance with an airplane that is arriving at 2 p.m.
Yeah, as you're not reducing, you're following the preceding one. In that case, go around and climb 5,000 feet.
Nice. Direktor, hallo, Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel.
Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel, Gude, turn left heading 280, clear to left 25 left.
Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel, left 280, clear to left 25 left. That was a nice one. That was a really nice one. KLM aircraft complaining that they, come on, flight director, follow. Thank you. So KLM aircraft complaining that they are, running into another aircraft, getting a resolution advisory, and then the controller only says, yeah, if you would follow my speed instructions, that would not have happened. Nice. So, heading 280 set, don't know what's... Come on, here we are, heading 280.
On the total Papa speed 170 knots until 5 miles per hour.
170 knots until 5 miles per hour from the hotel Papa.
And once again, the sun is directly in our face. Nice. Okay, localize around.
Get a 626, turn left heading 100.
Yes, heading 100, 6.
Localize our line.
323. Lufthansa 323, hello.
And Lockstar.
Contour to Papa, connect tower, 119er, decimal 902.
119er from the tour to Papa, danke, klar.
Okay, established. So, flight director's off.
Get 626, contact arrival, 125, decimal
Flights look alive.
125, this is my 250, okay, let's see.
Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel, speed
That's
180
one.
knots.
Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel, speed 180 knots.
Lufthansa 323, turn left heading 340. Left turn 340, Lufthansa 323.
One of the tips I've gotten in the real Airbus simulator was to take flaps 2 out prior to glide slope intercept, as that would really help stabilizing the airspeed when you're on the glide. So pretty much now. But then again, you should not need idle thrust, but you do need a little bit of thrust to maintain the 180 knots. That's what it should be like. 5,000 feet is approach altitude set. Man, this looks good, I have to say. This looks really good. But we do note the other airplane over there.
Charlie Hotel, speed 170 knots until 5 miles per hour.
170 until 5 miles, lifting weight, Charlie Hotel.
The 323 turn left, heading 27, no, clear the best 25 left.
Okay, idle thrust. Should be decelerating now.
Okay, Charlie Hotel, connect tower, 119.92.
119.9, lifting weight, Charlie Hotel. Okay, then let's get a bit of speed brakes in.
Too fast, 170 knots, so it's straight, 415.
Why is it not reducing its speed? Speed brakes are full out, aren't they? Yeah, they are.
That's for 15.
Flaps 2, full speed brake, it's not reducing any speed, what's that? Alpha Tower low, lift on weight, Charlie Hotel, ILS 2 left. Okay, gear down.
Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel, hello, number 2. Lufthansa Nada Papa Charlie, cross runway 25 center, taxi via Lima, home short of November 8.
Got the taxi via Lima,
Gear is down. Yeah, now it's slowing down.
6 Bravo X-ray, wind 140 degrees, 1 knots, runway 18, clear takeoff.
That's not really slowing down. What's going on here? What is this?
On the 7 with the Alpha, line up the waiting, runway 18.
Okay, flap 3, let's see if we can get it to slow down somehow.
Lufthansa 3 Kilo Victor, taxi
Where is it pitching me?
5 November, November 7.
What's this Airbus doing? What's wrong there?
First Lufthansa 3 Kilo Victor, taxi November 5, November, hold short of November 7.
Well, now it's losing speed at least.
Lufthansa 7 Lima Lima, taxi
What is
down
that?
Alpha 6 Nana via November 8.
I'm an idle thrust. Hardly losing anything.
Lufthansa 2 Hotel
Check.
Kilo, give way to the crossing Airbus A320, then continue to run.
That is not looking right to me. For sure the full flight simulator behaved really, really different than this.
Plot 275 Nana, hold short of November.
I mean, I know the 737 full flight simulator is not always 100% accurate, so... Still, this does seem... I don't know, is this how an Airbus
Logan
flies?
S708, Trump,
Can hardly imagine
I'm
it.
not sure if I clear to land yet, but with 140 degrees, 1 knots, 25 right, clear to land. Air France 26 Bravo X-ray, contact departure 136, that's for 125, good night.
Let me check this. Let me get down, come all green, let me check some speed. 4. And I forgot to arm the auto brakes.
Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel, traffic just vacated, with 140 degrees, 1 knot, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Runway 25 left, clear to land.
300.
Charlie Hotel.
100
Honda 2
above.
Hotel Papa, taxi Mike, Mike 30, hold cap 2, holding point, runway 25 center.
200.
Taxi
Mike,
Continue.
holding point, runway.
I'll go below the guard slope here on purpose.
Light slow.
Come on, that glide slope is wrong.
Light slow.
40, 30, 20,
Oh, why is
retard.
that not flaring?
Aeroflot 275
And we're done.
Just a second.
What the hell? That was interesting.
Aeroflot 275 Nana, I will get moving in just 1 second.
Honor and knots, manual brakes.
Lufthansa 76 November, taxi November 7, November, hold short, November 11.
November 7, November, hold short, November 11,
Lufthansa 1006, follow the company, November 7, November, hold short of November 11.
But according to Takeoff, there is no
Follow
one
the
behind,
company
we'll just
and
roll to the next one.
Lufthansa
That was
Lufthansa 323, 25 left, would have
interesting.
Lufthansa 323, Frankfurt Tower, Gude.
That was an interesting approach.
LL 215, traffic just vacated, wind 140 degrees, 1 knot, runway 25 right, clear to land.
255, Renault landed also. Renault 3901, with you.
November Sierra Zulu 3901, Frankfurt Tower low, number 2. Lufthansa 323, traffic just vacated, wind 140
Why is he saying traffic just vacated?
Runway 25 left.
Guys, like 5 miles out.
Okay, land 25 left, Lufthansa 323.
Lufthansa 35 Hotel, Pushback.
Lufthansa 35 Hotel, yeah, I'm just checking on how I can get you out. 35 Hotel, yeah, I can, I should can get you out, pushback approved.
So... Oh boy.
Lufthansa 2 Lima Charlie, taxi
discipline
down
like
November
nothing.
8 and join behind the 2 other aircraft to November, hold short of November 11.
Via November 8, follow 2 other aircraft by November, holding for 218.
2 Lima Charlie, first down to November 11, please.
Down to November 1 on Lufthansa 2 Lima Charlie.
Aeroflot 2759, continue taxi November 11, Lima, hold short of November 8.
Speeding clear, taxi November 11, Lima, hold short of November 8, Aeroflot 2759.
Lufthansa,
Are we gonna get taxi clearance or not?
Lufthansa 9 Papa Charlie, give way to one more outbound A320 near, then taxi into Stan Victor 143 via November 8, link 3 November 7.
Exit via November 8, link 3 to Victor 18.
Mark Antoine, it's the Airbus approach idle, talking to be idle and want to be higher on final. Yeah, I do get that it has a higher idle, but it should still decelerate, right? I mean, this thing didn't decelerate at all with flap 2, and only when I took flap 3 out, first of all, it had a huge ballooning effect on flap 3, and then it pitched down significantly, increasing the rate of descent, and only then it started losing speed. That is at least not what I experienced on the full flight simulator. On the full flight simulator, flap 2 would be the setting where you get the huge drag, and if you take the gear down, the thing would slow down like a brick.
Correction, Condor 7 Whiskey Alpha with 1.
That is what the full flight sim has done when I took a session on it like 2 weeks ago. And that was quite different from that was quite different from this.
Hold line up runway 18 and wait.
I'll line up runway 18 left, Lufthansa down.
Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel, runway vacated.
8 Charlie Hotel, Condor 2 Hotel Papa, cross runway 25 center,
What's
turn
that?
right Lima, hold short of November 1.
No taxi instruction? What's going on here?
Cross to the center.
Why is Tower doing everything? I mean, did I confuse the day? Is it not Friday today?
6 November, continue taxi
They
to
should
holding point
have
18 by November.
full staffing, no?
18 by November.
So why is he giving
Lufthansa
taxi instructions and everything?
1006, follow the company Airbus A320 via November.
And why am I standing here all day long? I wanted to do another 2 flights. Guys,
Lufthansa 218 mile final runway 25 right, establish ILS.
I would like to vacate the runway as well, but I can't without entering the taxiway.
Roger,
There's still a whole
Condor
shot
7
line
Whiskey
here.
Alpha, contact Lang Radar 136 for 125. November Sierra Zulu 391 wind 140 degrees 1 knot, runway 25 right, clear to land.
Anything happening still? Or are we gonna park here for the rest of the live stream?
Logan 708, roger, I'm just getting a controller change to standby.
Ah, controller change. Sounds good. Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel, can we taxi anywhere in the meantime?
Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel, taxi Mike, hold short of tank.
Mike, short tango, Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel, thanks. Finally, that took a while.
Condor 2 Hotel Papa, contact apron 121.85.
Even though we are on the wrong taxiway for this.
Tower, good evening, this is KLM.
But,
Lufthansa 5 requesting to taxi.
so, off to the right, all the way to the end. What's my light doing down here? Looks like the light bulb is slowly failing.
Lufthansa 31. Lufthansa 31, traffic is just vacating, wind 140 degrees, 1 knot, runway 25 right, clear to land.
KLM 2 runway, thank you, look, T1.
KLM 626 with 1.3 degrees, 1 knot,
I have a
runway
feeling
public
like-
for Salam.
Controllers
Yes, last 2 pilot.
can't really get their act together. Like, why is there an airplane standing here on the exit of the runway? That's the worst thing you can do as a tower
Easy
controller. You need
18
to
go.
clear those
You are
airplanes from the
number 2, I will
runways.
call you.
Lufthansa 323, we are clear of 25 left.
Because now, with the aircraft standing there, he had me on the exit, he had him on the exit. The next airplane landing needs to roll all the way to the end
Lufthansa 2 Lima
in order
continue
to
taxi via November. Continue taxi via November.
be able to vacate the runway.
Aeroflot
So
2759, contact April.
that is exactly what you don't want to have as a tower controller. Oh well.
Oh, Lufthansa 01 Foxtrot, LS Yankee 255.
Everybody just stand by for 1 moment.
Yeah, he's overloaded. CKUK Mail, thank you very much. I'll just quote it for everyone to be able to read along if you're watching this later. I think a combination of the newly added approach idle plus flap 2 drag testing has caused some feedback loops. Going to verify and patch as soon as possible. Okay. And it seems the same problem has happened to others as well. Alright, I see. Now, just answer me one question. Why would you release the plane if you know you can almost not slow it down?
Oh, I'm with you.
Like, that seems a serious issue to me. I was established on the glide, on flap 2, in idle thrust, and I was gaining airspeed. I couldn't lose it even with the gear down. Now, to me at least, that is a serious issue.
468, taxi via Tango, hold the Lima, cross Tango 4.
And to be honest, I'm not quite sure why it released it like that.
And cross Tango 4.
But anyway,
Tango, hold short of Lima, Tango 4.
Easy 18 Golf, at 1 for the gate, 1 out runway 25, clear to land.
Take an RC right, Easy 18 Golf.
Get him 626, clear to land, 25 left, at 1 for the gate, 1 out. Clear to land, 25 left, excuse me.
did the
Lufthansa 323,
KLM?
we are clear of 25.
Was that KLM on 2 left?
That's
That's a KLM there.
Hold short at cut 23, holding
He literally heard it say 50, 40, 30 while he got the landing clearance.
2%.
Yeah, that's what you get when you don't get the airplane to vacate those runway exits.
Lufthansa 297, contact departure 136125.
Contact departure 16125, we're going to down the way.
So is that hold shot Tango? That's this one.
Ocean 407, wind 1 for the gate, 1 out runway 18 for takeoff.
Ocean 407.
Lufthansa 961, behind the departing Ocean, Airbus 320, line up runway 18 and wait behind.
And departing Ocean line of runway
And we're stopping again.
No, 61.
468, confirm frequency 121 decimal 850.
But I have a feeling there is no sense even to call him
LL215, contact Frankfurt 8.
and tell him that we're holding short.
750.
12175.
KLM 626, behind the crossing Lufthansa Airbus.
We'll just stop over here, I don't
via
care.
Mike Tango, hold short of Tango 4.
So, APU is running. Let's save a little bit of fuel then if we're standing here along. Engine 2 shut down.
Easy 18 Golf, taxi via Papa, taxi via Papa, hold short of November 11.
Hold short November 11, Easy 18 Golf.
Come on.
Lufthansa Papa, taxi.
Get me to go somewhere. Metal Eye, no news for the 900 as of right now. Nothing I could say anything about. Crimson Ghost, I like your idea. I like your idea. Let's get the cabin crew to get out some drinks and snacks while we're waiting. CK UK mail, that's a good one. Maybe the Lufthansa paint is more slippery and was missed in the testing. Well, who knows? So, for how long are we gonna stand here? Start a timer. And see what's gonna happen.
Lufthansa 8, disregard. Lufthansa 323 at Mike 30 cross runway 07 center.
Was he about to call me? I'm stopped. Okay, that sky is looking amazing. That sky is looking really amazing.
One exit takeoff, This is another Yankee passing traffic about to the gate and one for the gate, one out runway 29.
Whoa. Interesting zoom.
Fox start left on taxi via Papa, November, hold for November 11. Shot left hand, then via Papa, November, hold for November 11, Lufthansa, that one from stop. Lufthansa 323, contact Frankfurt 8, then 1 to 1 to 7 5.
Any SpongeBob fans here? And I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting. Two. And we're waiting, and we're waiting, and we're waiting. For no apparent reason. What are we waiting for?
Lufthansa 9961, contact departure 136 and 115. Departure 136, 115.
Crimson Ghost, he called me, did he?
Okay,
I only heard him say Lufthansa 8, and then he broke off to talk to another aircraft first, that he wanted to cross the runway.
Lufthansa 54 Lima, traffic is just about vacating, wind 140 degrees, 1 knots, runway 25 right, clear to land.
Citizen, runway 25, Lufthansa 54 Lima.
Easy 18 Golf, contact A.
Jimmy 80, that's a great one. Please hold the line. The ATC you have dialed is currently not available. Metal Eye, thank you so much for the €9.99 donation. That is really appreciated. That is really appreciated. I'm gonna use that to make the cabin crew get out some drinks. Talking about cabin crews, do we have the cabin enabled in... Whoa. Yeah, we do have the cabin.
Hotel Frankfurt Tower, hello, wind 140 degrees, 1 knots, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We have unfortunately not quite reached our final parking position yet, so please stay seated with your seatbelt fastened. The cabin crew in the meantime is going to give out a couple of drinks, kindly sponsored by Metal Eye, so thank you once again very much for the $9.99 donation. And we promise to get you to your gates within the scope of today's Vaccine event for another 2 hours and 21 minutes.
Lufthansa 2 Hotel Kilo behind.
Thank you very much for your attention, and we wish you a nice voyage. Right, and after I've said this, sounds like a pretty good time to get back and lock this
Lufthansa 9 Yankee,
door.
taxi Papa, hold short of November 11. Lufthansa 01 Foxtrot, contact.
Let's see how long it's going to take until he's going to call us.
85, good night.
118, good night, Lufthansa.
Break is set. Marvin, 3 minutes ago I got my taxi clearance. Stand by, I gotta check that. I'll go back in the stream, see if I missed it. It's gonna happen.
Disregard, Lufthansa 323 at
So I just heard this one part here. Lufthansa 8, disregards. Did I miss anything else? I mean, all I've got so far was taxi Mike, hold shot Tango, no? Oh, he's not talking at all anymore, is he?
Lufthansa Nana Yankee, contact apron.
Oh, now he's talking again.
175. KLM 117, contact departure.
No, pretty sure he called you as you were responding to my comment about the cabin crew. That was the part that I just replayed, wasn't it? Like Lufthansa 8, and then he broke up.
239 Fox, Lufthansa 8, Charlie Hotel, taxi left via Tango, hold short of Lima, cross Tango 4.
Lufthansa 8, Charlie Hotel, left Tango, hold short Lima, cross Tango 4. Finally! Here we go! 5:30 on the clock, so maybe 6 minutes in total. So let's go!
Okay, Lufthansa Nana Yankee, contact Frankfurt apron, 175. The 76 November, we have the departing company, 320, line up runway 18 and wait behind.
Line up and wait behind departing company 18 for...
Lufthansa, Christian Braxton 229 Fox, Scott, wind 16 degrees to knots, runway 25 left, clear to land, do your target at the AF.
25 left, clear to land, and AF, we are going to be parking at the GA, Christian Braxton 229 Fox.
229 Fox, and what's back 8 left?
Back 8 left, 229 Fox.
The 22 Hotel, taxi via Mike 30, hold short at past 23 or different.
So a handoff would be nice.
KLM 626, taxi left via Tango, hold short of Lima, cross Tango 4.
So now hold short Lima, we are effectively blocking the runway now. Because we can't completely vacate the line here. Even though... What's that light doing again? How it works? Occasionally it doesn't.
The 05 Hotel is terribly sorry. I call you back in 1 minute. Total Kilo will contact departure 136.15.
136.125, Total Kilo, tschüss.
The 05 Hotel, contact Frankfurt apron 121.85.
Are we clear?
121.85.
Yeah. Lufthansa 8, Charlie Hotel, 12185.
So KLM 626, contact Frankfurt apron 121.85.
121.85 kilo KLM.
Bus 7, Air India 9. Ground allow 215, Lima Nova.
215, contact 121 left to the 9.
121950.
Apron low, Lufthansa 8, Charlie Hotel, holding short Lima.
Charlie Hotel, contact 121 left to the 950.
12195, might want to talk to Tower, he's giving out your frequency to everyone it seems.
Frankfurt, good evening. Lufthansa Hotel,
request for good stand-up.
Second to speed line 496.
Apron low, Lufthansa 8, Charlie Hotel, holding short Lima.
Lufthansa 8, Charlie Hotel, Tower, morning, April morning. Call you back in a second.
And I'm waiting. Okay, at least for a reason this time. At least for a reason.
Grounded at 215, Lima, November.
Crimson Ghost, no, I'm not using DirectX 12 at the moment because of the VRAM issues that Brent mentioned already.
Lima and
okay, the Aeroflot is parked. That looks interesting. Come on. He stopped. Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel, yeah, we've had so much delay, we can take another 2 hours if you like. Our fuel's gonna last for another like 18 hours or so. At least, well, 10 hours-ish. 11.
Ground, good evening, this is KLM 66.
In idle thrust. Alright, the brake is set.
So, last station cover again? Or last station representative?
KLM 66 from Frankfurt.
I'm searching for some nice songs like What Are We Waiting For? But I have a feeling I'm not gonna find any.
Okay, thank you, no problem.
And I have a feeling if I do find any, I'm gonna get banned off YouTube. So,
557, contact ground 1185.
anybody have some pilot's ITV music or something?
But before to Harbour, are you facing in the east direction?
Apologies, we're facing west.
Alright.
Yeah, Hootie the horse, use JSX to teleport to the gate. I have a feeling I should do that.
RB line,
Wolf Run, yeah, that's a good one. I can tell you what we guys do in real life when we have to wait. Well, if I give you an honest answer, I'm gonna lose my job. No, joking, of course. No, taking guessing games as to what it is. Then if we are waiting with the engines off, there is always that slot delay game that you can play. Like, every pilot has to push forward a thrust lever a tiny bit, like this. Come on, I need some light, please. Like, every pilot has to push forward his thrust lever tiny bit. And the one who reaches the takeoff warning detent in the 737 has lost the game. It's like one of those waiting games that you come up with when you are waiting for a 3-hour slot, knowing that it's not going to improve. But of course,
so sorry for the inconvenience. Lufthansa 159, I continue taxing.
oh, sorry, I thought he was talking to me. When you apologize for inconvenience. Alright, yeah, other things that you do.
8 Charlie Hotel.
Here we go.
Left onto Lima. On short November 1.
Left Lima, hold November 1, Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel. Okay, here we go. Yeah, and of course, when we're waiting at the gate, you know, if it's the 4th sector of a day, you've talked about pretty much everything there was to talk about with your colleague, then we might as well just take out the mobile phone, WhatsApp, call your wife, your girlfriend, whatever. If you're standing at the gate, that is. Of course, once you start the pushback, the phone has to be turned off.
Holding short November, line 1496, 626, contact, taxi straight ahead, Tango, Boston, Victor 108.
Roger that, straight ahead, Tango, Lima to Victor 108.
Right, November 1 is the next one, hold short of there. My frame rate's going down quite a bit as well, it seems. Yeah, look at this when we're looking around. November 1, November, short November 3, Lufthansa, 8 Charlie Hotel. Okay, so first right, first left. Wow, merke ich. First right, first left, then hold short of the next parallel taxiway.
Line 1496, continue taxi via November 3, Lima North, Lima 3, holding 25
Okay, so we're clear on the right.
37.3.
Well, almost everything is clear, because the frame rate is definitely not. Why is it still doing that? Used to work so nicely.
Yeah, now.
Alright, here we are.
November 3, Lima North, Lima
Yeah, Crimson Guild. This is like Tampa when we used to go on a ramp, all due to lightning. Oh yes. Had my fun as well at my home base. You know, the moment they see the very, very first bit of snow come down, everything's breaking down. I'm just waiting for it to happen this winter. The very first snowflake and the airport's closed. Well, or let's put it that way. A single snowflake and the airport's closed. Oh, look, that frame rate's getting better again. Yeah, look at that. That looks almost smooth again.
Ready for pushback at Victor 121.
There's someone from the right. Probably gonna be our turn behind him.
Ground, V-line 1496, am I now departing runway 25 center? Oh, Lufthansa, V-line 1496, for that, right turn onto November, right turn onto November, holding short November for V-line 1496.
See V-line stopping right in front of us now, very good.
Taxi and Victor 1065.
Come on, start taxiing, you have your taxi clearance. No? Yes? Yes.
Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel behind the V-line 8 continue the taxi via November,
Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel behind the Brussels A320 taxi via November, hold traffic number 4.
V-line 1496, continue taxi via November, taxiing via November, holding short November 5, V-line 1496. V-line 1496 arriving at...
What do we have now? Yeah, block time is now already twice the flight time. We've taxied as long as we've flown, guys.
V-line 1496.
We've taxied for as long as we have flown. I can't believe it.
Pushable west blue line, clear November 1 and over to Victor Charlie.
Lufthansa Charlie Hotel, can we follow the Brussels to November 5?
Hey, someone gave you that.
Yeah, roger. I read back November 4. So you should have corrected it, if I misheard it. What? Yeah, no worries. Our block time is already twice as long as the flight time. We can wait.
That's good.
Yeah, thanks guys. We're not gonna make it to another airport anymore, are we? Geneva closes at 10. Seriously, we are not even going to make it to Geneva with air traffic control now, let alone back to Frankfurt within the time of the event. What is this?
November 3 Echo 9er, ich kann es nicht glauben, on November 3 West Taxi.
November 3 Echo 9er, nice.
Not a lie, just bring AFCAS instead of Jet A1. Sounds good. Yeah. What's this I hear about airport chaos? Yep, you name it. Alec, that's a good point though. At least we won't have to wait for any brake cooling.
Okay, November 3, Lima North, Lima 3.
Yeah, metal eye. I'm not even gonna make it even if the taxi for the departure would be normal. Like, I mean, 20-minute turnaround is the very minimum I can do in the 320. So by the time we're at the gate, it's gonna be 7 UTC. then block time to Geneva is 1 hour and 20. That means we land at 8:20 UTC. The ATC leaves at 8 o'clock. Then 20-minute turnaround. That means we would depart at maybe 8:50. No way we can make it back to Frankfurt within 10 minutes time. I mean, we wouldn't even be back before midnight. And yeah, if our taxi goes anyway like it did for now, then we wouldn't make it back anyway at all. I mean, the airport would be closing before... We wouldn't even make it for night curfew. 121858 Charlie Hotel.
Victor X said after November holding 118.
November holding 118.
Airborne service, Lufthansa 6 Papa Box for the taxi.
Lufthansa 6 Papa Box. The location please?
Victor 171 Bravo. Sierra Kulu 22 ready for that.
Let's wait in front of the road so that vehicles can at least close.
Okay, yeah, that's controller coming in now. Stand by. Everyone stand by now.
Next wait. All stations stand by. Alright, so we're waiting. Yeah, Ufran, this has become a realistic 2022 taxi mod. Oh yes. And Europe, I have no idea how this happened. I have absolutely no idea. Ufran, you know the passengers which stand up right after takeoff? Yeah, those guys will love this flight. Oh yes, you bet they will. I can tell you, the moment I shut that one engine down and they heard the sound of an engine shutting down, those passengers would have gone totally haywire. Especially since it's now 21 minutes since we shut that engine down, and we're still waiting. Dirk, good evening, servus. I hope you're in for a little bit of a taxi ride over here, because that's what this is going to be, or that's what this is at the moment. April hello, Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel, short November 5.
Dot 557, contact me on
and he's ignoring us. I honestly have no idea what the cause of the delay is. Controllers being overloaded and controllers messing up. I mean, Frankfurt Friday is usually busy, but it's normally not that bad. I mean, usually you take like 10 minutes to the gate or something, but this is easily 25, 30 minutes now.
Airline 1496, continue taxi via November, hold short November 7.
November, holding short November 7, Airline 1496.
April hello, Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel.
Holding short of November 4.
By Santiago 42 Papa, continue taxi via November, hold short November 10. Continue taxi November, hold short November 10, Santiago 42 Papa.
Sierra Kulu 22 ready for that.
Sierra Kilo 22, you have to push back first. Stand by.
Alright.
Hey, bring it evening, the 2137.
Let's taxi forward all the way to the holding line.
2137, stand by.
April hello, Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel.
Sierra Kilo 22 ready for pushback.
Sierra Kilo 22, by Lufthansa. The station before, can you please say again?
Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel, November holding short November 5.
Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel, taxi to gate Bravo 26 by November 5.
Bravo 26, November 5, Lufthansa 8 Charlie Hotel. Hey, we have a gate! Just gotta find it on the chart. I think it's somewhere on the edge over here. Be the east chart? No?
Contact now 119.
Yeah. So, Bravo 26, yeah, right. And straight again, right again. Okay.
Alpha Base 566, ready expected.
So I started this timer after we've been waiting short of Tango for a while. Prior to that, we stood at least 5 minutes on the runway exit, then taxied all the way to Tango. I'm gonna recheck this in the live stream, but I think we are somewhere in the region between 30-35 minutes taxi time here.
Ready for
Lufthansa 930 taxi via November 7, hold short of November.
Okay, Bravo 26, next to the right.
Avian Center for Papa.
See here, frame rate is going back down again.
Sonntag 4 to Papa.
Oh, this is a slideshow, isn't it? Look at this. I'm trying to look around.
Continue taxi via
That is not the live stream, guys. That is seriously my simulator and the Phoenix performance. I've flown the Honda jet a little bit over the last couple of weeks. And the Honda jet had perfectly fluent frame rates. So this really could still be the Phoenix. I really had hoped that they would have fixed it.
Lufthansa
It looks like they
continue
didn't.
taxi via November 11 hold short Lima.
Alright, so Parkenbeck said we have made it!
Sonntag 4 to Papa.
1 hour and 30 for 40 minutes flight time, so 15 minutes taxi time. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it, guys.
91496 hold short November 10 contact.
And the frame rate is pretty much down to like nothing. Alright, at least we have ground power, that's something already.
holding short November 10, going to 121.75.
Alright! So, where is my shutdown checklist? Gotta be here somewhere. Yeah, parking checklist. Engines off, radar PWS, off, fuel pumps, off, and parking brake set. Parking checklist complete.
Lufthansa 3.
We've made it! We have made it! I can't believe it! Metal Eye exited runway 37 minutes ago.
Alpha Base 566, sorry, but...
And this is not the this is not the payway scenery for Frankfurt. This is a freeware.
Lufthansa 3 Alpha contact Frankfurt Apron 12175 bye bye.
All right, guys, I'm done. I'm totally done. Honestly, I don't even want to depart for another flight. This was so awful. Both in terms of the delays, the ATC, the bugs in the Phoenix Airbus. Guys, I'm done with. I'm sorry. Oh, and if you're on it, the bugs in GSX. Hello there, Jetway. I've had it for today, guys. Wish you all a great evening. Metal Eye, come to my Discord, send me a message where you want me to fly next. Then I can maybe make a short video. Thank you very much once again for that donation. So guys, looking forward to see you all on the next one, and I'm done for the evening. Good night.